low pressure systems intensifying near Tamil Nadu coast. What's really going on? Let's bring you the latest on this and also an expert's opinion. The regional Met Center has reported 2 active weather systems influencing Tamil Nadu and nearby regions. A well-marked low-pressure area over the southwest Bay of Bengal off the Tamil Nadu coast is showing signs of intensification. According to the IMD, it may intensify into a depression over the bay and move inland across North Tamil Nadu, Puducherry and South Andhra Pradesh in the next 24 hours. Meanwhile, another depression has formed over the southeast Arabian Sea about 630 kilometers west-southwest of Lakshadweep. It is expected to move slowly north-northwestwards. This twin weather activity has brought widespread rainfall across Tamil Nadu. Kadalur recorded 174 millimeters, Puducherry 147 millimeter and Chennai's Nungambakam 86.4 millimeter. IMD has warned of heavy to very heavy rainfall along the north coastal districts, Puducherry and parts of Andhra Pradesh. Fishermen have been advised not to venture into the sea due to very squally conditions. Weather models also indicate another low pressure system forming later this month, which may intensify further.
வடகிழக்கு பருவமழை தீவிரமடைஞ்சிருக்கு. சென்னை, திருவள்ளூர், காஞ்சிபுரம், செங்கல்பட்டு மாவட்டங்களில் தொடர்ந்து மழை பெஞ்சிக்கிட்டு இருக்கு. இன்னையோட முடியல. இதன் பிறகு 2 நாள் கழிச்சு இன்னொரு மழை வரப்போகுது அப்படிங்கிறது வானிலை ஆய்வு மையம் தெரிவிச்சிருக்கிறாங்க. அது வலுவடைய வாய்ப்பு இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. அதனால் அதிக மழை இந்த முறை சென்ற முறை கொஞ்சம் மழை கம்மியாக இருந்துச்சு. இந்த முறை சென்ற வருடத்தை விட அதிகமாக இருக்கும் அப்படின்னு கணிப்புகள்லாம் சொல்லப்படுது. அப்படி ஒரு சூழல் வந்தால் அதை நாம் எல்லோரும் சேர்ந்து எப்படி எதிர்கொள்ளணும், மக்களை எப்படி காப்பாற்றணும் அப்படிங்கிறத ஆலோசனை பண்ணுறது தான் இந்த கூட்டம்.
And for more on this, let me now go across to my colleague Thoya Jakshi and then of course also speak to an expert for an added information. Thoya Jakshi, thank you so much for joining us on this broadcast. A lot of activity. Deepavali was a wet Deepavali in Chennai. We also hearing that, you know, how Chief Minister M.K. Stalin had to cancel his visit to Theni. Of course, a lot of people are suffering. Look at those visuals on your screens, ladies and gentlemen. That's how Chennai looks like. Trees have been uprooted, roads are waterlogged. Everywhere there is a kind of a deluge or a mini deluge, as it were. Thoya, go ahead. What's the latest update on the rains?
What's the latest that we're getting in over here is that Chennai has placed under orange and red alert, not only Chennai but different districts in Tamil Nadu as well, as due to continuous rains which has lashed in the city of Chennai, flooding major roads and disrupting the normal life of the common man. But on the other hand, when we see the alert, which is issued by the Indian Meteorological Department, signifies the likelihood and intense rainfall that could lead to the significant waterlogging and localize the flooding in the areas. With this, the northeast monsoon is setting in early and a low pressure area system is brewing over the Bay of Bengal. Authorities have urged residents to remain conscious and avoid unnecessary travels during this period of time. The IMD has the latest forecast also include that cyclone warning for Tamil Nadu, adding to concerns as coastal districts brace for worsening the conditions during the next 3-4 days in the state of Tamil Nadu. And also the fishermen have advised, has been given advice, to not venture into the sea. On the other hand, the IMD has placed orange, red and yellow alert in various districts of Tamil Nadu, which is Viluppuram, Kudalur, Mayiladuthurai, Nagapattinam, Tiruvallur, Tanjavur and Puducherry, Ramanathapuram, Chennai, Chengalpattu areas under red, yellow and orange alert. Extremely heavy rainfall, which has lashed, the city of, Chennai, and where you can also see that the water logging has also been identified. As the downpour intensified, the Chennai district collector has also declared holiday today for schools and colleges ahead of the, northeast monsoon. On the other hand, the Chief Minister M.K. Stalin and the Deputy Chief Minister Udinidhi Stalin, who had also met the officers, the zonal officers, and also made sure the preparedness is all set to face the northeast monsoon in the state of Tamil Nadu.
On that note, thank you very much, Thoya, for joining us on this broadcast. And now Let's turn our attention to Pradeep John, weather expert from Tamil Nadu, popularly known as Weatherman. Thank you so much, Pradeep John, for making that time. You know, I will first ask you what everybody's asking me, thinking as if I'm the weather expert. I'm not. They're saying that why is it that, you know, what makes Chennai so difficult, you know, during rains, and how do you identify very heavy rain from rains to mild rains to heavy rains? I mean, how would you classify this? Is it a torrential rain that we see on the screens, Pradeep?
It is not a torrential rains. We have got very heavy rains. So there are different categories for like
Right.
light to moderate rainfall, moderate to heavy rainfall. If it is up to 65 millimeters, that is 6.5 centimeters. And from 6.5 centimeters to 12 centimeters, we call it as a very heavy rain. Heavy rain. And then from one that is 12 centimeters to 20 centimeter, we call it as very heavy rain. And finally, anything above 20 centimeters, we call it as extremely heavy rains. So these are the categories of very rainfall as per IMD. So till today morning, Chennai at various places has got around 100 millimeters, 70 to 100 millimeters, which falls under the category of heavy rains. And other districts like Kadalur, Viluppuram and all, they've got rainfall close to around 150 millimeters, which falls under the category of very heavy rainfall. And some places in Puducherry, town have got rainfall around 200 to 250 millimeters, which falls under the category of extreme rainfall category. So this is how till today morning the scenarios. After the today morning, I think there are some respite from the rains. So it's an hide and seek between sun and the rain. So occasional rain spells have been happening. So
All
there
right.
is some set of improvements which have happened in the last 6 hours.
That's very good news, Pradeep John. The other thing is, I don't want to create panic, and therefore I only wanted you as a guest on the broadcast, because there is panic which is created. You know, when you see a lot of politicians running around, you feel very scared. So I want to ask you about, you know, this cyclonic warning which has been issued in coastal areas of Tamil Nadu due to an upper air cyclonic circulation over the South Bay of Bengal. Now, it's likely to move, that's what the IMD is saying, you know, west, northwestwards. Explain. Do you think we should be ready? We should always be ready. That's what weathermen always say, be ready for any eventuality. But how are you reading this situation, Pradeep John?
Presently, multiple systems are in place. In Arabian Sea, there is a depression which have formed. This depression is connected to a trough or to an existing low pressure, which have given rain in the last two days. So this is very close to our Tamil Nadu state. There is a low pressure. And then finally, coming to the system which you highlighted, cyclonic circulation. Cyclonic circulation is different from cyclonic storm. So it is just an upper air cyclonic circulation. Once it descends, the circulation descends to sea level, then we announce as low pressure, then it intensifies depression, then subsequent cyclone, very severe cyclones. That is how the category goes up. So there are three systems in play right now. And the second one, which have given rainfall today, is going to merge with the existing, the depression, the trough from the depression. So that will almost fizzle out in the coming 1 or 2 days. Then comes the upper air cyclonic circulation, which is likely to become a low pressure and then move maybe as a depression and move towards Tamil Nadu coast around 25 to 26 October. So the present low pressure is currently giving good rains to the interior districts like Dharmapuri, Krishnagiri, even Bangalore will get good rains from this. So the interior part of the state has been getting rains today. Maybe from 25th to 26th, we need to be in vigil and see if the low pressure is going to become as a cyclonic storm. Then the additional, because it is, whenever there is going to be a cyclonic storm, you always know it is packed with winds as well as the extreme rainfall.
Absolutely. And you know, Pradeep John, before I let you go, I want to ask you one last question. Is this normal? Or is the larger global impact of what we are all dealing with, and that being global warming and weather being completely erratic due to several extraneous reasons? Pradeep John.
See, unlike southwest monsoon, all the northeast monsoon, which is the retreating southwest monsoon, it's always associated with low pressures and cyclonic systems. So we don't get rainfall like Kerala or Mumbai gets just by the flow of winds. So we need these low pressure systems as well as a cyclonic storm. 50% of our rain depends upon this. So this is completely normal. In the months of October, December, as well as November, we always see the low pressures one after another. But this time in the gap of rain, within 2 to 3 days, the next system is forming. So one after another, there will be some low pressure system which will form in the base. Some might go to Andhra Pradesh, but this time the last one came towards Tamil Nadu coast. The next cyclonic system which we are expecting come to close around 25th to 26th. We are expecting to come close to Tamil Nadu and then maybe move up towards Andhra Pradesh coast. So we need to wait and see what impact it gives once it nears the Tamil Nadu coast.